Now you may be thinking, have you posted enough today? Have you posted enough Super Y related videos? Well, apparently, from what I've heard from YouTube Studio, they get views, okay? Let's see them right now. Oh my goodness. Super Y is still the most searched term on my channel. In fact, look at all these Super Y related searches. Anyway, ever since a few minutes ago, I've been thinking about how a very funny series I could end up doing. And that would just end up being Super Y going into a bunch of other stuff. Because as from episodes like the pet pack and the cookbook, it shows that the super readers would go into literally any book as long as it's either educational or has a moral at the end. So I'm thinking for every so often there could be a few iShy kind of episodes. Fan-made episodes of Super Y, where they go into books that they normally would never go into because of copyright and all that, and being not just educational, but also having the rest of the cast. And I'm thinking this might actually be my high educational whole show on the channel for the littler kids. So I will have to cut characters. The Golden Trio will be cut because as Harry Potter is dark, and Ivy will be cut for obvious reasons. Very obvious reasons. Well, I'm not saying completely cut from iShy canon. I just say, hey, they just won't be shown anywhere. They'll just be mentioned. They'll just be referenced every so often. Like, in Victorious, whenever Kat has her moments where she sometimes mentions her brother, but we never see the brother. Like Red could have those same type of moments, and where she just randomly mentions stupid things Ivy has done. Anyway, back to topic. Anyway, so basically these would be episodes where they go into other books. Obviously, they'd have to be kids' books. They'd have to be elementary school books for kids. They'd have to be elementary school books for kids. So I'm gonna pick some of the books that I've read in my childhood. And considering the fact that a lot of the iShy cast is going to be here, it's not going to be just the super readers themselves having the problems. Occasionally, it'll be another member of iShy. Like maybe Tasha is the one who's struggling, or maybe it's Yugi. Yeah, anyway, they would, like I did say, they would have to go into elementary school books for kids, like the Dr. Seuss stuff. Can you think of a weird her children's book that doesn't have anything wrong with it? Like, nothing inappropriate sounding in this century. And maybe if I've read it before, then I might make it the next episode of the series. Don't worry, guys, this doesn't mean I'm quitting on the Miitopia series. This'll just be the educational series. I'll go to whenever I'm in desperate need of views. So it doesn't mean I'm just gonna dump my sweet, sweet Miitopia. Now, I think I got this idea from rewatching this YTP I've made of Super Y, which is not really a YTP, it's just throwing other edited videos and YouTube videos together to make a YouTube poop. It's basically a fanfic YouTube poop where they go into the Green Eggs and Ham book. For those who want to find it, I called the YTP, Green Proto, and Super Y. You know, because Super Y is green, it makes sense. Who knows, maybe the pilot of that series could literally just be a more reasonable and actually educational version of that YTP. Anyway, I don't know what kind of book I could start out with, other than that one. But if I don't start out with that one, I have a much weirder idea. And that idea is so far the weirdest Dr. Seuss book I have ever seen. And I feel like that it just shouldn't exist, but it does. If I do that, I'll describe the book. I'll describe the book in the actual episode of that series I showed off in. Anyway, another thing I'm thinking is that there could be that handful of characters that rarely gets issues, and that those handful of characters, hers would be characters like Duncan and Gwen, because one's goth, one's a troublemaker. Of course, they didn't sign up to be a part of a little kid's show, because Duncan would just end up watching, and be like, the A is right there, and Elf Pig just being like, shh, we have to let the kids find out. So I actually really hope someone clicked on this video, but if nobody did, then I'll just plan for the series. He's over the vacation I'm gonna be having next week. Not gonna be posting anything next week. I'm gonna be super busy. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, see you later.